There is a real, fully staffed, working Kmart store on VR Chat. You can join it, and the things on the shelves are actually for sale, with working registers, security, people shopping. Even a goddamn Little Caesars is here. It's a really strange place, so when I decided to make a short about it a couple weeks ago, it blew up. People watching were so amazed by the fact that real-life people actually work at these locations, unironically, that they really wanted to know more. It was just too interesting to ignore, so when I saw that one of the developers actually commented on the video, I had to talk to him. So I decided to set up a meeting with him so he can answer some of the questions people were asking in the video. So get your popcorn, sit on down, and enjoy. Hey Eric, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going? My name's Eric. I'm a former Kmart employee. I was an electronics department manager up until 2020 when my store closed. We started VR Chat Kmart around late 2019. When October 2019 is when our main store opened, and since then we've been running ever since. We've partnered with the official Kmart Corporation.
You have?
So we're almost like a... Yes.
Oh my god, I did not know that.
Yes, we're kind of a branch of Kmart in a sense. We don't really do business, but we're more for the historical preservation side. We partner with the Sears archive.
Wow, that is crazy. I actually did not know that.
Yes, so there are actually things that you can buy in Kmart, but our main thing is not to be a store and more of like a museum. So we have actually 3 different locations in VR Chat, all based in different eras of Kmart's history.
I'm just going to go ahead and ask you some of the questions that people commented on the video.
All right, sounds good.
First of all, someone said, does it smell like body odor like most Kmarts did?
No, I've been told that when people visit our Kmart, they smell usually the Little Caesars pizza right inside the entryway.
And this is actually a question that I'm curious about. Is there like a Kmart, or is there like a VR Chat Target and Walmart, and maybe you guys are like competitors?
So we don't really have any direct competitors. We consider ourselves a neutral group to all the other VR Chat communities. Like we'll have other like little police groups come in and patrol the store. We're an open group. So, my opinion on something like that is if someone wants to open another VR store, keep it original to your source material. Don't try to make like a clone of Kmart. Like I would love to see someone open like a VR Radio Shack or like an Ames or something. That would be awesome. But I welcome it. If someone wants to bring their own original concept, I welcome it. I love the creativity that this game can bring.
Are people shoplifting at the VR Kmart?
Yes, they do. We do have people roleplay like shoplifting from the store. We do have a security team as well as like actual functioning security cameras. They will use Discord as like a walkie-talkie system that they can radio each other. So you wouldn't even know that they're security or even employees, but they're there watching.
And another big question that I got was, do the workers get paid?
So this is more of, since we're more of like a museum, we don't actually get paid. Even I'm not getting paid. I've driven hundreds of miles across the country to visit different Kmart stores, open, closed, abandoned, to get references for this place. And it's been all out of my own pocket. So
some people ask, this is just like a basic question, but some people were asking if they were able to join like on a Quest 2 or like a regular Quest.
Yes, so 2 of our locations are able to be accessed on Quest. The Super Kmart Center and the Kmart Express. Our original store, which is just called VR Chat Kmart, is a PC only map because it's a bit older. It's quite literally impossible to put on Quest.
Let me see. Okay, somebody said, how do I apply?
So that's an interesting question. We do have 2 ways that you can do it. You can either join the Discord, discord.gg/Kmart, as we got the official Kmart Discord now, and they can go through there. There's a channel called Apply Now, or they can go through our website, vrchatkmart.com, and there's a section there that says Apply Today. You just follow the instructions.
Somebody asked, does it have the Kmart music in the background?
Of course, all of our music is authentic music. We actually use the tapes from archive.org, where someone uploaded, I think, about 42 hours worth of Kmart music and announcements. So everything we use is authentic to the times.
Some people have said, are you aware of like what like core is?
Oh, I don't think I've not heard of that.
So like it's basically like you know what like liminal spaces are?
Oh yeah, liminal space, backrooms. I know all about that stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it gives off like core vibes, which is kind of like the same thing where it just kind of like, I'm trying to explain it. It's hard to explain because I barely even know what it means. I just know like that it's like a buzzword that people say. It's kind of like a liminal space backrooms kind of vibe. You think that it gives off that kind of vibe?
Oh, of course. The stores have definitely been known to give that off. We definitely don't do it intentionally, but I mean, it's Kmart. They were kind of known for that.
A lot of people are saying like, can you actually buy stuff there and have it. Like, I don't know if it's only stuff you can buy for like VR chat, or some people are saying like, can I get stuff shipped to my house?
You can. There is actually merchandise in VR Chat Kmart that you can buy on Kmart.com.
I honestly was expecting you to say like, no, but that's crazy.
So, of course, not all merchandise in VR Chat Kmart is purchasable. We sell, like, GameCubes, original Xboxes and stuff. That's just supposed to be more era-accurate stuff. But we are testing a new promotion with Kmart.com to actually sell Kmart merchandise in VR Chat Kmart.
How long did it take you to actually, like, develop this and get it out? Like from start to finish.
So I'm not the sole developer. I worked on the original main store. That was my project. But when it comes to Super Kmart Center and Kmart Express, that has been a team effort, powered by our development team. We have about 5 people on it. Our development team manager Pablo, programmers Mike and Mark. And then we have a couple of modelers as well to help along the side. So I'll give you Super Kmart Center, for example. It took us about a year to build this place from the ground up, including like optimizing it from places. A lot of game development buzzwords that I'm trying to refrain from using, but it took us about a year to get it built and then tear it back apart a bit to optimize it so that it would be able to run on like Oculus Quest and stuff.
What do you have to say to the people that are like, oh, this is chronically online behavior and like stupid stuff like that?
Look, the cool thing about VR is that you can do things that aren't possible, whether that's realistic things like going to a Kmart or going to the moon without a spacesuit. There are things that you can do in VR, experiences that you can only have through virtual reality. And as much as some people like to say, oh, metaverse buzzwords, blah blah blah, we're doing something that's pretty realistic. You know, we're recreating an experience that's long gone. The last Super Kmart closed in 2017, and as of right now, there's only 3 stores left in the U.S. It's pretty hard for people to visit a Kmart, but anyone can pick up VR Chat for free, whether you have a PC and play it on Steam or an Oculus and play it on there. You can go to a Kmart from the comfort of your own home, and you know, we're trying to provide an experience that's not possible for some people. Majority of people, unless you live on the East Coast.
Because I got a lot of comments that were like people saying like, oh, just get a real job. Da, da, da.
I can tell you I have 3 real jobs. All of our developers have actual jobs, and we do this on the side for fun.
So it's just like a hobby.
Yeah, it's a hobby, and it's an absolutely fun hobby. I love hearing the stories of people shopping at Kmart. You know, the memories that they'll come in and say, oh, this is just like my store. I remember this and this and this. And it's like, they're happy, which makes us happy and makes us want to keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the East Coast. I live in New York, but...
Oh, really? Like, where in New York? Like, towards New York City?
I live on Long Island.
Wait, dude, you know where Bridgehampton is?
Yeah.
You live near one of the last Kmarts.
Really?
Yeah. One of the last 3 Kmarts is in Bridgehampton. I mean, I've driven all the way up to, if you know where Woodbridge, New Jersey is, I've driven up there for a Kmart, because there was one of the ones was in Avenel, and then it closed.
Yeah, I mean, like, even me, like, after going into the Kmart, I was like, this is so crazy, because I remember being, like, maybe, like, 9 years old going to Kmart and then coming here, so I could definitely understand where people come from when they say that it's, like, a nostalgia trip back to the past.
I mean, so we do things that are kind of, well, we break the space-time continuum a bit by, like, you know, we sell Prime on clearance. We have Oculus Quests over in the electronics department. Yeah, it's pretty much, we try to give people as much nostalgia as possible while also trying to be as realistic as possible. Like I mentioned earlier, the security cameras work, so all these domes on the ceiling, they actually function. There's an office back there where you can watch the cameras.